South Africa is once again on the edge of political chaos, as the arrest of ANC Chairperson Gwede Mantashe in a foreign country has sent shockwaves across the nation. What began as a low rumble of discontent quickly erupted into mass nationwide protests, with thousands of citizens taking to the streets in Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, and across the provinces, demanding immediate accountability and, most strikingly, President Cyril Ramaphosa's resignation. The arrest, which occurred in Germany where Mantashe was reportedly attending an international mining and energy summit, took South Africans by surprise. Initial reports claim he was detained by German authorities on allegations linked to money laundering and corruption tied to energy deals involving international partners, deals that have long been criticized by opposition leaders and civil society watchdogs for lacking transparency and oversight. While diplomatic efforts are underway to clarify the situation and secure Mantashe's release or extradition, the damage back home has already been done. The optics of a high-ranking ANC official being handcuffed on foreign soil has humiliated the nation and reignited deep-seated anger toward the ruling party's ongoing web of scandals. Protesters have blocked highways, shut down business centers, and even stormed ANC regional offices, chanting slogans like "Enough is enough, ANC must fall," and "Ramaphosa resign now." The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and Democratic Alliance, DA, have both capitalized on the crisis, releasing separate statements calling the arrest proof of the ANC's rot and demanding a full international investigation into the government's energy partnerships. "This is no longer just about Gwede Mantashe," said EFF leader Julius Malema at a fiery press briefing in Pretoria. "This is about a government that has protected criminals for far too long. Ramaphosa has failed to clean house. Now the world is doing it for him. He must step down immediately." Meanwhile, inside the ANC, panic is reportedly spreading like wildfire. Internal sources claim that several members of the National Executive Committee, NEC, are in emergency meetings, some allegedly even distancing themselves from Mantashe as pressure mounts. Leaked recordings suggest deep division, with certain factions furious that the president did not act sooner when early red flags about Mantashe's international dealings surfaced. In an attempt to calm tensions, President Ramaphosa made a brief televised statement urging South Africans to remain calm while the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, DIRCO, works to verify the details of Mantashe's arrest. "We must not rush to judgment," Ramaphosa said. "South Africa remains committed to the rule of law and our democratic principles." However, his words were met with widespread backlash. Social media exploded within minutes, with hashtags like #Ramaphosa must go, #Arrest the corrupt, and #ANC downfall trending across platforms. Civil society groups, such as Corruption Watch and OUTA, have also entered the fray, calling for full disclosure of all energy contracts signed under Mantashe's term as Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy. There are also renewed demands for an independent judicial commission to investigate not just Mantashe's affairs, but the ANC's broader dealings with foreign investors, especially those involving natural resources and infrastructure. "This is bigger than one man," said Wayne Duvenage, CEO of OUTA. "This is about how deep the rot goes in our government. If Germany can arrest one of our own on credible charges, what does that say about our own institutions' willingness or ability to hold the powerful to account?" In townships and urban centers alike, the sense of betrayal is palpable. For many South Africans living in poverty and struggling with unemployment, load shedding, and poor service delivery, Mantashe's arrest is just the latest confirmation that those in power serve themselves, not the people. As of now, there is no clear path forward. The ANC has not released an official statement beyond acknowledging Mantashe's arrest. But with the streets growing more volatile by the hour and calls for Ramaphosa's head growing louder, the ruling party may be forced to act faster than it's used to. The question is no longer whether this moment will leave a political scar, but whether it might be the beginning of the end for the ANC's grip on power.